I have to do a blog. Something very solemn and serious, and I won't mince words. If I'm extending an invitation to everyone who signed on to my site just to be entertained, just to see my graphics, or who have other things to do, or what have you, I have to extend an invitation for you to leave now. Matter of fact, my site is basically my site, okay? And if you want to run a site, you have to get your own site. If you want to tell me what to do, you're gonna have to, or what I should post, then here's the problem that I have with that. I don't mind you telling me what to do, but if you never add input, if you never say anything on my posts, if you never make comments, don't come and tell me what to do now, okay? Let me look at my, I do owe you, certain people an apology. I do owe, I'm up to 409 subscribers right now, which I was supposed to do a video, at least when I get to the hundreds. Every time I hit 100, I want to do a thank you video. At least if I get up to 1,000. I know a lot of people might be saying, dang, you only got 400 subscribers. Sorry, my video is skipping. But I understand that this issue alienates a lot of people. Sorry, I'm eating hot dogs. Dinner. I understand this issue, and this is a problem for a lot of people. So I definitely, not that I don't care, because I care, but if you want to leave, you have to leave. Now, if you don't make any comments on my page, and you don't rate my videos, then I really don't care if you leave. I don't mean that in too much in a mean way, but I really, no, now I understand all my subscriptions aren't really subscriptions. They're really inactive anyway. So I probably don't have 400. But now, some people, I want to say this too. Some people are on my list to just get creative ideas and stuff like that. I have some very famous video directors who copy my ideas, and mega superstars, well, y'all believe it or not, they be copying my ideas. They've done it ever since I was 20 years old. Actually, they've done it since I'm on YouTube. They did it when I was in New York. Won awards, video awards, and everything. And that's how it should be. They should be copying me. I shouldn't be copying them. So I can't complain. Anyway. But I know who they are. If you take your child, anything that I birth, my art, my creations, if I birth it, and it's running around there out in the world, and I see it. It's like you take your child, put a costume on it, and you see it running around, you're going to know it's still your child. I don't care how you dress it up. But, I'm not mad about it. But let me say this. And about me as an artist and being an artist, which I've always been an artist. I was born and bred an artist. Matter of fact, if I don't do art, I got trouble. I'm telling you. If I don't do art, it won't let me sleep. And then when I'm trying to do it, it won't let me sleep. So I can't sleep till it's done, right? So, but anyway, it's funny. Anyway, I had a dream about that last night. I ain't gonna tell you what it is, but anyway, let me tell you something about my art. My art comes before everything in my life. That's what I got to do. That's my purpose. Everybody got a purpose. Some people got multiple purposes. My purpose is to do art. Okay? So, part of that purpose is that me doing art, I do art with a purpose. I don't do art just to make money. If I didn't make a dime at doing art, I would still be doing art. The reason why a lot of people create me, copy for me, is because you know, I make the sacrifices for it. I make the sacrifices to be original. I'm willing to be broke. I'm willing to go hungry. I'm willing to eat just hot dogs. Well, if I was in jail, I would be doing art. I'm so adamant about doing art. I used to get in trouble as a little kid. I get kicked out of the house. I take the only one thing with me: art and a painting. And you can ask people. One of my younger brother Huey's friend, he said, "Yo, man, I saw you. I remember when you were a little young man, when we were young, you used to be doing art under the street lights at night." He said, "Why would you do art under the street lights?" I never told him. I'm telling y'all. Why was if you ever see, have you ever seen an artist paint at night in the dark? I don't care what. You know, I will do art. You know, I don't. So, there's only one thing, maybe two, or they might be the same, that is more important than my art, and that is God. And I believe God gave me the right to do my art, gave me the reason and the rhyme. And when it comes to Him, that's when I yield. Okay? I yield. And when we have, you know, when we have enemies of God, people that are just, you know, trying to break the laws of God, that are not, you know, through history, and trying to make sure that there is no trace, no love, you know, taking children away from God. Now we got, you know, guns in the school, and we pay for it. Now we got Columbine, and people running through schools, Virginia Tech. Why do you think that is? You have it just never dawned on you that these things weren't connected. You know, when you take God away from things, you take His protection away from things, and the enemy can come in and just use you up. You have no protection against Him, and He is greater than you. You know? So when you let the enemy, when you take God's grace, we don't need to be thankful so much for what God does for us. We need to be thankful for what He doesn't let get to us. Okay? So that's the thing. That's why He's called the Good Shepherd, not to let the wolf come in there. You know, like David. You know, if wolf come around, wolf, bear, lion, I don't know, he gonna stand up and fight Goliath. You know, when it comes to God, you know, I'm gonna get me a slingshot if I have to, and put a few rocks in there and do that if I have to. You know, so this is not about me. You know, this is not about me. This is about our country, about our nation. Never in the history have we been so confused, deluded and confused, and just as a people, to see something that doesn't even have anything to do with life or marriage, you know, or sexual. You can't even get pregnant. It's like getting pregnant from masturbation. Homosexuality is nothing but foreplay. and they're trying to turn it into a lifestyle. And all the tricks that has been done along the way. I even seen a Miracle Whip commercial that was gay oriented. We're not going to blend in. We're not going to stop and blah, 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 blah. You know what? A fool says in his heart there is no God, because when God does rise up, we're okay as long as God doesn't have to do anything. He can, I'm trying to tell y'all, he can send ants. He don't have to do some great big miracle. You know, he can send pigs. He can send anything, you know, and he could, I'm not going to go there, but I'm just trying to tell you. So, you know, this issue is an issue because of these laws. Mitt Romney in Massachusetts, which is gay, is telling the Catholic Church that they have to take their adopted children and give it to homosexuals, and that's against them. And so they are breaking the law if they don't do it. So they said, we'll either get out of business, but if they continue to do it, they will go to jail. And that's the risk we're taking, and that's how important this is. I could go to jail for being a Christian and for my beliefs. That's how it becomes persecutable by the state when these laws are made. But you know what? You might not be there with me in jail, but God will. And I tell you, one thing you will see is scratches and artwork on the wall. Okay, my art is still going to be there. You know. So as far as you leaving me, you know, that's fine. But as far as God and my art, you know, that I get to keep. God bless you all. Thank you for the ones who want to stay, but, you know, no offense. You know, and it's not really that hard. I'm not going to be personally against you or nothing like that. You know, if you leave, that's your business. Okay? But, you know, that's me. I'm an artist.